She's an outstanding dancer.
Our last training camp candidate. Welcome to training camp. Number 29, Madeline. Ladies, may we present our 2015 training camp. Congratulations and good night.
Madeline?
Kelli called me into the office tonight. It could be they're sending me home. They could be concerned about my kicks again, or that I'm not necessarily getting the style yet. Whatever happens is gonna happen for a reason. Good evening.
Hey, Madeline.
All right, well, we are making decisions tonight, and we think back at auditions, you are a great soloist.
Yes, ma'am.
You are an articulate dancer with very good control of your body. So training camp is designed for us to see how you can grow and develop as a performer, and we don't think that your style is for this team. I do want you to know we think you're a strong performer.
Yes, ma'am. I do want you to know that I am so willing to work, though. I
believe that, and I've read your recommendations, and we've seen that. We have very limited time, and we have to make these decisions, and our decision is final.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what we've decided, is that tonight would be your last night.
It has seriously been a whirlwind, and I'm so grateful that I even got to be a little part of this incredible organization. Thank you so
Good
much.
night.
Have a good night.
Thank you. We are now Madeline and Rose, 42.
Unfortunately, I am not going to be a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader this year. I learned so much. I'm just grateful for the opportunity that I got to be here at all.
Number 29, Madeline.
I got to be a part of such an incredible thing. It was a good ride, but unfortunately, I've got to drive on home now. I just wanted to say thank you for being such incredible role models. And there's a reason why people look up to you and you're America's sweetheart, so thank you so much, each and every one of you.
This one was in training camp last year.
Last year, I made it all the way to training camp, and I got cut.
Tonight would be your last night.
They were troubled trying to figure out a look for me, so I went home and I worked hard. I've been like hiding my naturally curly hair forever. It feels good to kind of just be myself. I'm back, and hopefully it's good enough this year. Last year, the whole process of going through training camp and getting cut, it was super hard.
Tonight would be your last night.
I took a little while to kind of get back on my feet, but as soon as I did, I used it as motivation to get me back here.
Welcome back to training camp. Number 58, Madeline.
This year, going into training camp, I just wanted to go in there and do my very best.
That reverse. Yes, girl.
It means so much to me to have this uniform on. I'm so glad I didn't give up on my dream, because I wouldn't be here today if I did.
Brennan, this is the first time where I've ever seen all those mistakes. And if it's because we stripped away the veterans, then welcome to reality.
Yes, ma'am. And careful when you get tired. Anything going on in your brain will show right here. So just really, really try to keep that on.
Brennan?
Getting called in 2 nights in a row is never a great feeling. Of course, I hope that they want me on the team. I do want it so bad.
Hello. Okay, you've been a clean dancer. You've worked very hard. We've seen some tension, and I think that the football field appeared to be kind of a new turf for you, literally.
Yes, ma'am.
And I think that kind of contributed to the conclusion that we don't think we need to see any more.
I've made it this far. I'm just so grateful for the opportunity, and it's been tough, definitely, but worth it.
You're so close.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a perfect opportunity to use this as a dress rehearsal for another year.
That's what my fate is that, you know, this isn't my year, then I'll be back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry. Good night.
I'll see you guys next year.
Okay.
Thank you. You just feel like you're so close, but, you know, it's not my year, so hopefully I can come back next year and I'll be already on their radar, and hopefully it'll be my year.
Hi, judges. I'm Brennan, and I am so excited to be back auditioning this year.
She's like fun.
Last year, I made it to training camp, and I was cut, the second to last cut that they made.
I'm very invested in this. I mean, it's been 2 years, you know, leading up to this, and I know I'm so close, and I do not want to be cut from this team. That's the last thing I want.
Brennan?
Hey. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good today.
Good.
Okay, we are at that time in training camp where we're doing the final roster. You've had mixed reviews throughout training camp. You have the skill set, you have worked very hard.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so tired of hearing people say facials and nervous. I really am.
It looks like you're like uncomfortable, just kind of uncomfortable in the room.
When we're writing the top 36 names, your name isn't in the top 36.
Yes, ma'am.
And so that's where we are. If we had more spots, you would have a pair of boots.
You're sure there's not more spots?
No.
I understand. I am a little caught off guard, but I don't regret anything. This has been amazing. This whole experience, it's changed me as a person for the better, and I'm so grateful. It meant the world to me. It always will.
You've done a heck of a job, and I hope you can be proud of how far you've come and how much you've improved even over the past 3 years.
Thank you. You guys have a great season.
Thank you.
They let me go. They said it was nothing that I could really fix. I came back stronger, and there were more spots on the team that I would be on it, but there are not. So that's it. Not how I wanted it to end, but for me at this point, that chapter has closed. It was one heck of a ride, so I will forever cherish that.
Good afternoon, judges. I'm Brennan.
Wow, I like Brennan's costume. I'm very excited to see Brennan back. She is working that hair. Her kicks are to her nose.
This will be my 4th time auditioning, and last year, after getting cut in training camp for a second time, you do reevaluate, you know, is this my path? Is this my journey?
Brennan's one. When I look back on last season, I will doubt that decision, especially since we wound up having some attrition on last year's squad. Brennan could have been on last year's squad, and I hope she can make this year's team.
If you have a dream, you have a dream. And until Kelli and Judy tell me to not come back, I feel like it's something that I have to keep pursuing, because I truly believe that it's something that I'm meant to do.
My dream absolutely just came true.
It's been a long journey.
I have tried out 4 total years. 3 of those years I've been to training camp. It's a grueling process.
You've had mixed reviews throughout training camp. We're making those final cuts, and you're one of them.
My 2nd year in training camp, I was cut very close to the end, and I didn't know that I would come back just because it was devastating. And that's when I took a class with Kitty Carter, and she's the one that really gave me the motivation to say, like, you know what, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Kitty told me, if it's not gonna break you, then you should go back. And so I thought, you know what, it's not gonna break me. If you have a dream and it's something that you truly want, it doesn't matter how long it takes. You don't give up on it. For this to end in me becoming a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader just is unimaginable.
I'm feeling ready. I'm nervous, but I'm a good nervous. Kelli and Judy are right in front of me, and Charlotte, and I just cannot stop looking at them.
I think she's my favorite today.
Yeah. I hope that other judges didn't think I was neglecting them.
Welcome to training camp, number 57, Rachel. Thank you, ladies, and congratulations.
I mean, I know that they're looking for certain things, and it just means that I was different and they weren't looking for that. There's always next year. I gave everything I had, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Hi, judges. Since graduating, I've joined the circus.
I've never been so happy in my life. I'm on cloud 9, and I won't be able to sleep tonight or tomorrow.
100% the journey to get here was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
All right, here's my girl crush, Meredith.
My journey started last year. I got through finals, and then I was honestly expecting to hear my name called to go to training camp, and then I didn't. It kind of threw off my instincts, but I still knew that I was coming back, and this is where I wanted to be. This year, I had to come in with no expectations.
Welcome, number 54, Meredith.
Oh my gosh, I could cry thinking about them calling my name. I was so happy, and then training camp starts.
Meredith is struggling with choreography.
I've never danced that fast in my life, and my brain has never been more overloaded. I did get a lot of critiques and attention.
Meredith, I think you have beautiful technique, but you're slow.
It was what I needed to keep me motivated because I knew exactly what I needed to do to make the team.
Sharp, sharp.
And I was able to work on it. This process definitely makes you doubt yourself. There were times where I was not the nicest to myself. I'm wondering, with all my training and with all my experience, why am I struggling? I just wanted to be so good, and that was when I had my big breakthrough.
That's the first time I've seen Meredith look like she was fighting for it.
It was like music to my ears. I just felt happy that they knew that I was working hard.
Look all the way around.
Seeing all 35 girls running and screaming towards me, I will remember that for the rest of my life.
Oh my gosh, we just sat there and we're like overwhelmed to even be in the same room as these women.
This part could be more exciting, I think, overall.
Lily?
Seeing you against somebody that knows the moves, I think, would be a huge help for you.
You may feel like you're doing the exact same movement with the exact same style.
Yeah.
And when you watch it back, you see so many different things.
Like, no one is safe, everyone is still on edge, so definitely do not feel like I have a secure spot and just working hard from there.
Lily?
This is my first time into office, so I'm not sure what to expect. Obviously, I've worked very hard for them all training camp, and hopefully that's shown.
Hi, Lily. Some just feedback from our observations throughout the last 10 weeks. Fun and fresh, somewhat out of control with the feet. Need to find the style a little bit with our dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Fan kicks were off a little bit. Balance, running out of gas on the kicks, timing on kicks. I think we would need to spend more time with you just cleaning the routines, cleaning the choreography.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll need more work. And tonight being a night where we have to make final cuts, you're not gonna make this team. The reason for this conversation is we want to make sure you know how much potential you have here, and you're the perfect candidate to take every prep class you could and come back. Yes,
ma'am. Just trying to take it all in. Yeah, I'm definitely caught off guard. This being my first office visit. Not that I in any way thought I was safe at any point. Definitely did not think that. No, there's nothing I can say to change your minds. Thank you guys so much. I know you guys know it's not easy to break hearts. And I will be back again next year to try again.
That's what we'd recommend, and I would not tell you that at this point in the game if I didn't mean it.
Thank you guys. Unfortunately, I was not top 36 this year. Just some things I can work on, just staying in Dallas, taking classes, and obviously I wanted this night to go differently, but everything happens for a reason. Hopefully, one year, I'll be in the uniform.
Hello, my name is Lily, and I am so excited to be back auditioning again this year.
I am so impressed with the ladies who were released in training camp last year that are back to compete this year. It takes courage to do this.
Last year, on the night that the team was announced, I was not selected as part of the team.
You're not gonna make this team.
Everyone's beautiful, everyone is talented, and competition is as fierce as ever.
Just walking out of the tunnel as one whole team for the first game today was a memory I will cherish forever.
I tried out last year and made it all the way to the last night, but unfortunately, last year was not my season.
Tonight, we have to make final cuts. You're not gonna make this team.
Even though that sting lasted a long time, Kelli and Judy mentioned there's no better way to prepare for this dream than being in Dallas and immersing yourself in all the prep classes you can go to. Moving a 15-hour drive from any family and friends was a huge deal. But then I thought of the regret and fear I would have when I was past the age and ability to try out for the team, and the feeling of what if I had gone after it. I was fortunate enough to be roommates with Alana this past year.
We're going to prepare you as much as we can.
She believed in me when I did not believe in myself all the time.
32, Lily.
And then her pushing me to be in the uniform next to her was something I will Alana encouraged me along the way so much, as did so many of the other girls. I definitely would not be sitting here in this uniform if it wasn't for them.
My name is Lily, and I am so excited to be back auditioning again this year.
I can't even describe the feeling of the moment that you realize all of your hard work and all of your dreams have come true. It's the most incredible feeling.
Lily, that was your best routine of this season.
I am officially a rookie Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and still in a dream.
I developed this yes, no, maybe system. Yes, you like her a lot. I mean, I like the way she moves, that's for sure. Or no, you don't see it. And then when there's all this kind of debate in your own head, just put maybe.
KRISTIN,
You know, I'm just confused because I feel like I've been doing better. I feel like I've improved, and I feel like I've been getting more positive feedback. And tonight, I didn't really get any feedback. It could be my last night, and it could not. I have no idea.
Here's where we are.
The most common comment I've heard out of people is, wow, she's got some really good moments. And then there's a lot that aren't noticing you, so it's kind of been defined as hot and cold.
Yes, ma'am.
Other years, we could be more forgiving on what we expect, and we simply can't this year. The fact that there's inconsistency and us trying to make decisions is really what's going to come down to us having to release you tonight. Your potential here is proven. Your talent at our finals was, as you know, kind of one of my favorites in terms of the solos. But it's just a matter of consistency, and I feel like that's just something you learn to feel.
I think it was just being focused on picking up choreography and picking up details and thinking so hard on those things that, you know, the performance was lacking. Being perfect is not as important as performing.
If this is something that you want to come back and give it a second run, I would recommend that.
I'm not going to give up because this is really important to me, and I really think I can do it. So if you didn't see that this year, then hopefully you see that next year.
I think we both agree. I wish we had more time, and I wish we had more positions.
At least next year I'll know a lot of dances. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Good night.
Hello, my name is KRISTIN.
Last year in training camp, it was definitely lots of ups and downs.
Don't look down. You look down a couple times, too.
You do flirt with the floor a lot.
Yeah, flirt with people up there. Yeah.
She seems bubblier, KRISTIN.
Yeah, she does look pretty.
I definitely made eye contact with Kelli and Judy. I know that they were looking at me and kind of whispering, so I'm just hoping that that was good feedback that they were giving. I feel like I can breathe.
I can't believe this is real life. I'm, living the dream. I'm on the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders, so I'm just feeling really thankful and blessed.
Oh, this is something I've always dreamed about. My mom was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped.
During the audition, what's like your strategy?
Probably mostly jazz. But
Like hard hitting?
Yes.
Awesome.
But also some palm movements.
Palm movements.
Yes.
What's like a palm movement? Okay, I like that.
I'm about to step on stage and my dream comes down to these 90 seconds. Hi, everyone. It is my lifelong dream to carry on my mother's legacy and start one of my own as a member of the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders.
Victoria is coming out big and she's coming out bold. I was proud. I actually was kind of almost tearful when I saw her because I started having flashbacks of her mom and me, and she's strong. She'd make her mom proud.
I think Kelli and Judy like my big and bold self, so I need to show that for sure and not be shy or sad or emotional in there. Victoria? If tonight is my last night, it's just, I can't think about it.
Hello. Tonight was tough, rough, fun.
I thought it was very exciting being in the stadium, dancing.
It's exciting. First of all, we are very, very proud of your audition, your training camp. You as a dancer, you as a legacy. You've learned a lot in this training camp about this organization from the inside, and we've learned a lot about you. So here's where we are. We see you on this field. We see you on this team. We see you in a uniform, and we don't have enough uniforms to give you that chance this season. You've stood tall and courageous when most 18-year-olds couldn't.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You can do this. I want you to be really successful here. You could come back next year audition and totally just own it.
Yes, ma'am. Was there anything specific that stood out tonight?
It's comprehensive.
Okay. It's okay. If this year I can't look my 100% best and y'all don't think I'm 100% A++ Victoria, then I will definitely use this next year to grow, or however long it takes.
We do see you on this field and we see you on this team.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, everyone. My name is Victoria.
Coming in as a legacy, so young, and I think I was overwhelmed last year. You really need to take a real mature approach to this as a job.
Yes, ma'am.
And I don't think you're ready.
There's such a tiny space to dance our biggest and boldest. I guess I just went a little too bold. Hopefully they didn't see that I slipped.
Only Victoria.
Last year, getting cut, it was definitely a time where I was questioning whether or not I'm worthy enough, because I did get beat up not just from myself, but from other people, so I was questioning whether or not I wanted to go through this process again. And I can definitely tell you that this was all worth it. Going through the first audition process, to getting cut, to getting back into training camp, and finally putting on this uniform and having it be mine was totally